Investigators still don't know what exactly started the blaze that happened late Sunday night, but we do know that state neglect of the museum contributed to how big it was and how long it continued. So the federal government was responsible for funding the maintenance of this museum, and they hadn't been paying that fee in full for over 3 years. In addition, the state water department had 2 fire hydrants in the area that were not working when firefighters tried to put out the fire last night, which contributed to the size and the duration of this fire. So it's a tragedy. Brazilians are widely commenting that the size of the tragedy was preventable, and that it's a loss that is linked to politics and linked to government neglect of educational and research facilities in this country. There's a harsh austerity package that's going on right now that Brazil's president Michel Temer has been criticized for, and people are linking that to the poor upkeep of the museum and just the scale of the loss that we're looking at.
And Catherine, just a little bit more about the scale of the loss. With 20 million items in that museum, do we know yet just how many of those artefacts may have been saved?
We don't know yet, and it's suspenseful and sad because they include indigenous art, they include Egyptian and Etruscan artifacts, they include fossils, the biggest meteor found in Brazil, the oldest human skeleton found in Brazil, a between 20 and 25-year-old woman who lived over 12,000 years ago, who researchers affectionately refer to by her first name, Luzia. We know that butterflies, that the skeletons of various natural animals were inside here, and we don't know yet the length of how much the destruction affected them, but we know that it's already going to be a loss of not only the objects themselves, but also the research that could have been done on those objects. It wasn't only a place where people came and visited for fun, it was an educational facility, and museum directors around the region, not just in Brazil, are expressing their sadness over this. It's not just a national tragedy, it's an international tragedy.